Welcome one and all to my top 10 favorite finds of 2018. This list is for everything that I got in 2018 that was not released in 2018. Like this Transformer that was released in 1986 is definitely not going to be released in 2018. So this is just for all the stuff that I got that wasn't released this year that I still really loved. Typically, the most of the stuff I get toy-wise in a year was not released in the same year. I don't really get a lot of brand new stuff all the time. I would say it's probably about 60% old, 40% new. So this list was actually a little harder to make than the other ones because I got so much great stuff this year. Mostly thanks to the toy department opening up in my area this year. I got him at the toy department, I got him at the toy department. And let's talk about these, because these are the three honorable mentions. First up, we have G1 Galvatron. I got him very early on in the year at a local flea market. And I probably could have gotten it at the toy department a little cheaper and in better condition. But hey, I didn't think it was opened then, so that's a shame. This right here is Winter from Year Without a Santa Claus. I figured I'd kind of throw him in as a little like, hey, it was this kind of Christmas a little bit ago, wasn't it? I love this movie. It's my favorite Christmas movie. And what can I say? I wanted one toy from it, and I got Winter because he's nice and old, and also it's actually a really good action figure. I think it was Playing Mantis who made this. I might do a review on it sometime. I'm not sure when. I probably missed that boat. And then we have the old Spider-Man Classic Sandman, which is just phenomenal. One of my very first toy department purchases. And there's a few toy department things in this list, but there's not too many. I think there's two that are very prominent from the toy department on this list. But I got tons of great stuff. Tons of old Transformers, old Star Wars, tons of 12-inch Star Wars from the toy department. When it comes to toy collecting this year, toy department was by far the best thing that ever happened to me. Alrighty, now that we have a blank slate, let's get on to number 10. And this one I was pretty sure I got in 2018, but I'm not positive. DC Icons Nightwing. I did not get him when he first came out because I wasn't sure if he would be like a good size, because the earlier DC Icons I got were just so tiny. Like the Harley and the Batman especially. The Batman's one that was really tiny, but they kind of upped the size, and I got the Nightwing, and I love it. Nightwing's my favorite DC hero, and look at that blue, man. Ooh, that blue. That is so nice. And this is a really nice figure, too. DC Icons is a really good line, and was a really good line, actually. And then they got rid of it because apparently they weren't selling too well because they were picking super obscure characters no one really wanted and the weird outfits of them instead of, like, at least with Nightwing, they're like, oh, this is generic classic Nightwing. But with other characters, it's like, oh, here's this random version of this character that no one really wanted. It's like this was supposed to be the replacement of DCUC, and they kind of failed on that. I mentioned it earlier in part 1 of this 2018 series. Yeah, bye-bye Mattel, I guess. We'll see ya. We'll see ya. There's number 10. This is cheating because there's two figures at number 9, but I don't care. It is Crimson Dynamo and Titanium Man. Oh, I got these a little bit ago, and they are just so cool. I'm an Iron Man fan. You're going to see some more Iron Man stuff in this list. And these two are some of the coolest Iron Man villains. What is this? What is that? Is that like something on him? Ew! What was that? Disgusting! Anyways, I love these two. They're just a really cool pairing. Wasn't it from the Iron Man Armored Avenger 6-inch line? They're not too easy to come by, too, especially Crimson Dynamo. I really got lucky on finding these. So there we go. Thanks to my bro, actually, for finding them for me. I'm going to be thanking my bro big time, number 1 on this list, so a little bit of a spoiler there. Number 8, we have a toy department purchase, and that was the Comic Cave Iron Man. Shotgun Iron Man, to be specific. I love Iron Man, as I said, so naturally when I got a really good deal on Shotgun, because the electronics are a little wonky, whoever had him before decided, hey, I'm going to pose him like crazy, even though he has LEDs in him. And I got a really good deal, though, and I'm kind of able to sort of get the electronics to work if I'm careful enough. It took ages to actually get him on just for that little bit, but now he's just I think I need to like maybe change out the batteries. Maybe that'll help. But I think it's something with the wiring because it kind of depends on where his position is on his torso. Anyways, really do love this figure. It's my first Comic Cave figure. I'm not really too much of an import guy. I don't really do SH Figure Arts or Mayfex. I only have like one each of those lines. So naturally, Comic Cave is a pretty interesting twist on what I collect. I really do like the metal parts, and he scales pretty well with the Marvel Legends I have. He's a little tinier, but I do enjoy him. Number 7 goes to the Master Grade 2.0 RX-78-2. I get a lot of Gunpla, a lot of older Gunpla every year, and I only like selecting maybe one or two that were just really stand out to me. And the MG Gundam is definitely my number one when it comes to the MGs that I got this year. Because I actually got quite a few MGs this year. I think I got Wing Zero Custom, I got Heavy Arms, I got this guy, and technically he's not an MG, but I got the Re-100 Gundam Gerbera. And out of those, this is my favorite. I love Heavy Arms, I love all those others, but this one just takes the cake for me. It looks so much like the anime, it looks so amazing, it poses so amazing. And I can definitely recommend it to anyone who is a fan of my my good old boy here, Amuro Ray! Amulo, la do do ra di Amulo. Okay, I'm done, I'm sorry. Number 6 goes to LT01 Bumblebee, aka Wasp, I think is what they called him. I'm pretty sure this guy was released really late 2017, because the Optimus was LT02 and he was released in early 2018. So I'm pretty sure this was a 2017 guy. Pretty positive. If not, oh well. Like I said with Optimus, oh well. But the Bumblebee movie came out this year and was absolutely amazing. And this figure is also absolutely amazing. This is, like I said in my Bumblebee video, which if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's pretty good. This is the king of the Bumblebees, without a doubt. King of the movie Bumblebees. It's really nice. I think the Legendary Toys version is far superior to the original one because it has way better paint. But it's amazing, and I'm probably saying amazing way too much. Okay, let's move on to the top 5. This guy came out in December of 2017, so I couldn't count him in the figures released this year. It is the HG Origin Zaku Cannon. I love this guy. He is one of my favorite 1144s. He's definitely my favorite HG Origin kit. Definitely at least very close to one of my favorite Zakus, if not my favorite Zaku. It's not my favorite Zaku design, but it's my favorite Zaku kit, probably. It's just so good. If you want to see more on it, I did do I'm the scat man. I did do an in-depth review of this guy. If you want to check it out, I really do enjoy him. And for the next one, I think I'm probably gonna have to lift up the camera because I really don't want to put it on the desk. Number 4 goes to the Clone Wars ATTE. I got this thing very early in the year. So early I didn't even consider it initially, thinking, oh, I got that in 2017. But no, I got it in 2018. So it counts. I love it. You know who you are, dude. A fan sold this to me, and I am awesomely thankful. And I am very happy to finally have a Clone Wars ATTE. It has all of the missiles. It all works. It is amazing, and I love having it. Definitely one of my favorite pickups of the year, because what can I say, man? I have quite the clone army, so naturally I should have quite the arsenal of weaponry and vehicles for them, but I really didn't. Until, you guys, someone, you know who you are, man. You know who you are, sent that to me, and then someone sold me an ATTE for an absolute steal of a deal. So there we go, there's number 4. Let's get on to number 3. Which is also a big boy. Number 3 is another giant thing, and this time it comes from the toy department. That is the NECA 1/4 scale Iron Man Mark 7. He's a little too big for my lighting. I did at least turn on his lights for you to see. This figure is not the most posable thing. You can't really get a lot of dynamic poses out of him. He doesn't like standing up too well. That's why he's only number 3. But, ooh, man, I've been wanting one of these NECA 1/4s for a very long time, and I'm very happy that it's the Iron Man Mark 7. I was thinking about making it the Mark 43, but the Mark 7 is one of my favorite armors, so I'm happy to have this one, and I'm happy and I'm grateful, and I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy man. Woo! Number 2 goes to Masterpiece Megatron. This is the Emperor of Destruction version, and what can I say? It's amazing. I love G1 Megs, and I didn't really feel like I had a really good toy of him. And Darth Deuces over here went and got this thing, and he reviewed it, and I'm like, yeah, I couldn't pass up on it. Unfortunately, because it's a knockoff, and the plastic probably isn't the best, thankfully he's all painted gray, but only a few parts are not. And just within a year, his gray plastic parts have decided to yellow on me. I don't know why, but they did. That's very disappointing. But hey, at least it's not too obvious. I mean, now granted, because it really bothers me whenever I look at this thing, my eyes immediately go to, woo, right there, and then, woo, right there on his wrist. That's immediately where my eyes go. But I still love it. I've only transformed it a couple times because it's a little bit of a nightmare to transform, but it is an amazing figure. I'm happy that there's affordable knockoffs of it out there. Just be wary of the fact that the Emperor of Destruction version likes to yellow, apparently. So look out for that. But anyways, that's number 2. Number 1 is something I pretty much thought I would never own. Number 1 is so big, I have to be in front of the camera to show you, and I don't have the white balance all set, so I'm a pale ghost. Number 1, Christmas gift for my brother. Jack Specific 31-inch Commander Cody. I finally have it. There we go. I have Jack Specific 31-inch Commander Cody. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have known this almost immediately, as soon as I did. I'm so happy to finally have this thing. If you know me, you know I'm a huge Clone Trooper fan, and Cody is my favorite. I have the 212th, the 501st, the Shock Trooper. I don't have the Disney Parks plain white one, but I have Cody now. I have Cody. This thing was not released in the United States, which was terrible. I don't know why it wasn't, but it wasn't. But now I have it, and I'm happy. There we go, guys. There's my list of the favorite stuff I got this year. I know my hair is probably awful. It's always awful, so don't worry about it. I'm happy. I'm happy. I hope you got some awesome stuff this year, because I know I did. I know I did. Let's hope that 2019 is even better when it comes to just cool action figures, cool finds, cool thingamabobs. So here we go. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, upvote, send me a friend request, do a video response. All those things YouTube doesn't do anymore. Check out my description for social media links, as well as my P.O. Box address if you want to send me some meme-erific goodness. Have a good day. As always, I'll see you. May the force be with you. Stop! You violated the law! Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence! Your stolen goods are now forfeit.